Hey, this me Zaji. What's up? What do you want? Do you know what you want? That's the $1 billion question I ask many people, and it's amazing that most of us have no clue as to what is it that we want. Woo! It's hot out here. So the question I had to ask you is, what do you want? Do you know what you want? What is it you want this month? What do you want in 90 days? What do you want in 6 months? The stuff that I share with folks is pretty much my experience. I don't share stuff that I haven't done or not doing or gone through or reference stuff. And I've been in that situation for quite some time. And what I noticed is that I was vacillating, doing different things. Once I learned what is it that I really want, it builds passion. There's a lot of you guys out there ain't got no damn passion, man. Ain't got no passion. And the reason why it's a lack of passion is because there's a lack of direction. You don't know what you truly want. There's a reason why there's a lot of relationships are suffering today. Because, I mean, take this analogy here for a second. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want in my life. I have no clue really what I want. And I got people in relationships. Now that's unfair to those individuals that I'm working with. That's unfair, man. And that is why relationships are severed. Because one party don't know what they want, or the other party knows what they want, or both parties don't know what they want, and they want to know why did the relationship didn't happen, or a great couple can't make it, or a divorce. I went through the same damn thing. So I'm speaking from a position of strength, a position of know-how, right? So the bottom line is, you got to take some time and determine what is it that you want. And that's the four words. What do you want is the question. So when I'm interviewing employees, interviewing clients, interviewing mentees, even interviewing my granddaughters or anyone that I talk to, because I ain't got the time to waste. I waste a lot of time with a lot of people. And I've learned a lot too. I've learned the things so I'm not taking much of my time, anyone's time, is you got to know what you want. So that's my tip to you. That's my knowledge to you. That's my drop-in knowledge today is, man, identify what the hell you want. And once you identify what you want, put it to paper and build a plan and build and what's going to happen is, if that's truly what you want, guess what's going to happen? You're going to build passion. I'll give you an example. I knew what I wanted coming out of high school. I want to get into computers. Why do you want to get into computers, C.Anthony? Because the future, when I graduated, they all talk about computers. Computer science. This nerdy guy called Bill Gates was the guy. I ran mainframes, okay? LANs and WANs. And I pursued computer. It was either fiber optics or computers. That's what I wanted. And I went to a good school for that too. Not immediately after high school, because I thought I didn't know what I wanted then. All I know, I wanted to be free out of my dad's empire, if you will, or his kingship. But so I pursued computers. Right? Did I go about it the right way? No, I didn't, because I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have a trusted counselor. I didn't have anyone in my families that I can talk to about it. So I just did it my way. Anyway, the point of the matter is, what I'm getting at is I stayed into computer close to 15 years. Didn't go all the way to the top. Didn't become a programmer. I became an analyst. And I worked for the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency. And I got to the ceiling of that. And the reason why I stayed that long is because I knew at the time that's what I wanted, right? And then it shifted after that 15 years, after not getting the results I was looking for, right? I shifted after that. But my point is that once you know what you want, you're going to focus on it. You're going to build on it. You're going to have passion on it. You're going to be consistent at it. You're going to be persistent at it. No one has to tell you about it. You're going to want to advance on it. And that's what I did in computer science. That's what I did in computers. But then I came across a gentleman who was making more money than I did on a monthly basis. What I made every year, this guy made every 30 days. I always talk about it. That's my first mentor, a guy named Delzino. And what I learned from him is I learned that sales is where the money's at. Sales, selling stuff. And looking back now in retrospect, if I knew what I really wanted, if I understood that it was sales, because I got into sales back in 1995, I never came out of sales. I've always been in sales since then. I can sell. Once I believe in the product and the product can serve, or the service can serve many, I'm going to sell it. So I knew what I wanted. And this guy told me about sales, and he teaching me about sales. And looking back, 2020, I'm not wishing, but giving you guys reference is, had I got into computer sales at the beginning when I was interested in computers, or looked into computer sales, man, I probably won't even be talking to y'all right now in this video. But I have coming from a different perspective, right? So once I understood that it's sales that I want to do, and I love sales, and that the sales career is the highest paid career in the world. Once I understood that, man, I took off, and I started R&Ding, and I took advantage of the products and services that was essential, that everyone needs. Because my mentor said this. I'll leave you with this. Let me talk about it another time, because you got to know what you want. He said, if you want to get by, you get a job. If you just want to pay the bills and keep the lights on and keep food in the refrigerator, get a job. J-O-B, just on bills. It just gives you enough to pay the bills. And when he said that, that was profound. And when I really looked at myself, he said, oh, he's talking about me. But he said, if you want to become financially secure, financial security, financial blanket around you, your family, financial security. Hear what I'm saying? Financial security. So you get into an industry that has a product or service that everyone has to use. Get into an industry that has a product or service that everyone uses. So I got into the phone business. Everybody got a phone. I got into the paging business. Everyone was paging after a while. I got into the satellite TV and cable TV, because everybody looking at TV. And I sell the socks off of those services, man, because it's something that everyone has to use. Know what you want. That's my point. Know what you want. I know what I want. Do you know what you want? And when you start going through the pain in achieving what you want, it won't be pain, because you know exactly. No pain, no gain, and you're going to gain because you got to go through the pain. Hey, do your best and be your best. I challenge you to outperform yesterday, today. What do you want? Peace and blessings.